England suffers the worst of the whole empire during the collapse. Only in England, initially anyway, is Latin forgotten. That's why we speak a Germanic language, right? These German tribes, the Angles and the Saxons come in, wipe out the Romano-British aristocracy, and establish their own rule there, which eventually becomes the Kingdom of England. But elsewhere, it's less traumatic. So like in Gaul, in France, and in Spain, it's more of a gradual power transition where the old elites, the old Roman elites, kind of intermarry with the Germanic people who have been coming in and create a new ruling class that still speaks some version of Latin, what will become Spanish and eventually French, but within this kind of new context.
And then many of them adapt Christianity, obviously, as their religion, which then ties back to Rome itself with the church being set up there.
Yeah, and many of the barbarians were actually Christians already when they came in. Actually, most of them were. Yeah. Some of them weren't, the ones of the farther north and east. But like the Goths were all Christian already when they came in. But they were heretics. They were Arians.
What do you mean?
So it's kind of a splitting hairs thing, but there was a lot of these disputes over the nature of the Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit in Christianity in these early years. And especially over whether Jesus himself was divine, was holy God. And to us, it seems like just total semantics, but it became a really heated thing. And the Arians kind of in some ways denied divinity. They had quibbles with the divinity of Christ, where he was both man and God. Where the Orthodox position, the one that's held by both like Catholics and the Orthodox Church today, is that Jesus is both fully God and fully man somehow. So it's more about that balance of natures in him.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. So anyway,
but they still considered themselves Christian.
Even they did. They thought they were the right Christians too. They thought everyone else was heretic, as heretics tend to.
That's how it goes with religion.
Exactly right.